Welcome, my beautifuls. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make this amazingly delicious, super flavorful and spicy seafood boil. Okay, welcome everybody. Today we're going to be making my special seafood boil. First off, I have started by cutting up my corn. I cut it in 3 parts. It was like a full corn on the cob, and then I just cut it up in 3 parts just like that. And then with my red potatoes, I just sliced them in half just like that. And then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna boil these for about 20 minutes in my pot that I'm going to season with Creole seasoning, garlic powder, onion powder, and a little bit of kosher salt. Yo, please excuse my crusty knuckles, okay? I have been bleaching out my bathroom this past week, and I didn't wear gloves, and unfortunately the bleach burnt my hands real bad because of that. I'm working on lubricating them, okay? And getting them oiled up. Don't worry about that. Okay, so here I have filled up my pot with enough water that I know is going to cover up my vegetables, and I'm going to place them in my pot of water just like that. My potatoes and my corn. Just like that. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to season this pot with some kosher salt, just enough to taste. It's actually flying all over the place right now, but that's okay. I'm getting most of it in the pot, so that's all right. Some kosher salt and some onion powder all over there, just like that. Season to taste according to your preference, and some garlic powder. Okay, so this is all that I'm gonna season my corn and potatoes with, and then I'm gonna let this boil for about 20 minutes. 20 to 25 minutes, and that should be good for this. Okay, so this is the prep for my snow crab boil. I have a bunch of parsley, like a handful, that I'm just gonna chop up finely, and I have about 5 cloves of garlic that I'm gonna smash up, and some scallions that I'm just gonna bruise just like this before I place it in the pot. I'm not gonna chop up the scallions. I'm just gonna bruise them up just like that, and it's already releasing the flavors. I can smell it already. It smells real good. That's what I'm gonna do with that. Okay, so in my stock pot for my crab legs, I'm going to pour in a cup of water and 5 tablespoons of unsalted butter. Okay, I'm gonna let that mix, and as soon as it comes to a boil, then that's when I'm gonna add in my parsley, scallions, and garlic. Okay, so in my stock pot for my crab legs, I've added in a cup full of water and 5 tablespoons of unsalted butter. Then I'm going to go ahead and add in about 6 ounces of chicken stock. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to add in my chopped parsley, my smashed garlic. What I did, I just smashed it with the knife, the 5 cloves, and my scallion that I bruised, and I just chopped off like I'm gonna add in the green part of it. Okay, so next up, I'm going to add in my snow crab. After having washed it thoroughly, I'm gonna place like the body part facing down in the stock pot just like that. Oh well, it's gonna fit anyway, so body part first, facing down, just like that. Okay, so next up, I have placed my snow crab in the pot, just like that. Okay, so what you want to do, you want to put your shrimp and crab boil seasoning still in the packet, just like that. You just dip it in just like that. It'll be fine. It can boil just like that. Then next up, you want to season it with some garlic powder, some onion powder, and you want to season it with some Old Bay powder as well, like just season to taste basically, just like that. Okay, so next up, you want to squeeze 2 lemons, the lemon juice of 2 lemons in there. That's 1, and you're just gonna throw the shell in there as well. Okay, that's half. Okay, that was half, not 1, my bad. This is another half that I've squeezed in. Okay, and then another half, and then the last one. Okay, so I'm just gonna press my crab shrimp boil in like that. So at this point, you want this to simmer, well, boil for about 30 minutes. I would say 30 minutes. Usually people say like 20 to 30 minutes, but I would say like 30 minutes. It'll be good after that. Okay, so after the crab has been, well, the snow crab legs have been cooking for about 30 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and add in 2 tablespoons of butter and 2 bay leaves, just like that. And then I'm going to add in my sausage. So I'm going to push the sausage at the bottom of the pot, like that, like just under the crab legs. That's where I'm going to push the sausage under for 10 minutes. Okay, so after your sausage has been cooking for about 10 minutes, at this point you want to add in your shrimp. Like we did with the sausage, we're going to push the shrimp at the bottom. I like to use my shrimp shelled and deveined, because I just enjoy like cracking it open when I finally get to eat it. So that's the type of shrimp that I use. So we're just going to push the shrimp to the bottom for about 5 minutes, and then this is done. It will be done after about 5 minutes. So after our eggs had been boiling for about 15 minutes, we're going to shock them. We're going to shock them in icy cold water for about 5 minutes. Okay, so for the sauce, for the spicy garlic butter sauce for our seafood, we're going to go ahead and add in about, okay, I'm going to measure this according to my eyes. I'm going to see how many sticks of butter we're going to add in there. Ooh, dang. That almost got me. Okay, so I've added in 3 so far. I'm going to see how that goes. I'm going to let it mellow down. And then I'm going to see if I can add in another one or not. But so far we're on 3 sticks. I'm using my eye measurement for this to see exactly how much butter we need. I'm gonna add in another stick. We're gonna have 4 sticks of butter. Yeah, that's a complete butter that we're gonna have in there for our sauce. So we're gonna let that melt on medium to high heat. Okay, so once my butter has melted down, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to add in my sliced onions. Okay, I'm going to start off with my sliced onions. And this is still on medium to high heat. I'm turning it up just a little bit. And then I'm going to add in my green bell peppers, my red bell peppers, and my chopped garlic. Well, this is about 3 tablespoons of chopped garlic. And then I want to add in a little bit of minced garlic as well, about 2 tablespoons of minced garlic in there. And then I just grated some ginger, and I'm going to add that in to that sauce as well. Okay, so after about 2 minutes of this having basically sauteed in the butter, what you want to do, you want to add in a tablespoon of some chipotle Tabasco sauce. That's about a tablespoon. My eye measurement is very good, so I'm usually good with that. And then you want to add in your Worcestershire sauce. That's a tablespoon as well, again. Okay, so at this point, you want to add in your dry seasonings. What I put in here, I put a tablespoon of each. A tablespoon of chili powder, onion powder, cayenne powder, lemon and pepper powder, Cajun seasoning, oregano, garlic powder, paprika, crushed red pepper. I took 1 red chili pepper actually, and then I crushed it. And I put in a tablespoon of black pepper and a tablespoon of brown sugar. So I'm going to go ahead and add all of this in at this point, and I'm going to mix it up just like that. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to squeeze in half the juice of a lemon. You have just like that. Make sure you get it all in there. Okay, and then I'm going to add in 6 tablespoons of sweet chili sauce. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna let it boil. Okay, so for our final step for our sauce, I'm going to add in some chicken stock. So this is a cup. So far, that's a cup. I think I'm gonna add in, let me see how much more this pan can take. Okay, I'm gonna add in another 3/4 of a cup of chicken stock, and then I'm going to let this simmer for about 20 minutes on low to medium heat for about 20 minutes, and it will be done. That is our sauce right there for our seafood boil. And there we have it, my seafood boil complete with my spicy garlic butter sauce. What I went ahead and did when I plated it, I just garnished it with parsley and just sprinkles of paprika.